I don't want to insult anyone's intelligence, okay, but I want to talk about what a +1 box is because I think this is really important, okay, because this is what football is becoming, right? A lot of times when you install things, it's really easy for you to get in there and you start drawing pictures against that front, okay? At the end of the day, guys, we don't see those fronts. We see slants, we see blitzes, we see extra guys in the box. Nobody's going to line up in a 0 box. The truth is that if you line up for us on a Saturday or for you guys on a Friday night and you see a box like that and you're not effectively running the football, it's probably going to be a long day for you on offense. Yeah, that's the truth. So what you have to do is spend time thinking about what do you do as an offense to answer that picture. Okay. And I'll go to the next slide there, that picture, right? That's a different formation, different +1 box. I think there's 4 things, and this is what we do. Okay. And again, I'm not saying it's right or wrong. It's just something that we know when we go into a game plan, we understand what their +1 box looks like. Okay. Maybe they're an edge pressure team. Maybe they're a roll the safety down and insert, and maybe they're line up in cover 1 and have the 3 backers in the box right away. Whatever they are, we understand it. We know it. And when we have a play caller and we put a game plan together, it's really going to touch on 1 of 4 things to answer a +1 box. The first one, and this is very common for people to say, is that we're just going to throw the ball. Okay. The first thing teams did to take away RPOs was say, screw this, let's come down, play cover 1, and not let them throw those hitches and those little speed outs that they like to do and dink and dunk. Okay. Which is true, right? Because we would sit out there and all day we just throw those hitches because those guys would be folded in the box, trying to get the extra half a guy in the box. So the first answer could be throw a ball, which isn't wrong, but we know that there are going to be moments in a game where you shouldn't throw the ball, whatever it might be, 4-minute situation. The personnel out there isn't as great, whatever it could be. Okay. So throw the ball 1. 2 would be to read somebody. Okay. And this is where RPOs come into play a little bit, is you are going to read that extra guy in the box. Okay. Or you're going to run a zone read scheme, or you're going to run a power read scheme, or some sort of option where you're reading that extra defender in the box that you might see here on that bottom picture. And the next 2 is what we spend a lot of time on, from a run game standpoint. And that's, the third one is you run away from the extra defender. So if you have a good perimeter run play that you can rely on to run away, maybe if it's an outside zone play to the left. Okay, whoops. Then go back there. If it's an outside zone play to the left, okay, however it is, you're really running away from that guy, the extra defender. Okay, and you're challenging him to what we'd say would be the 4th thing, and that's hey, just make that guy fit and tackle. Okay, so you might go into the game and you look at this thing and you're going to block inside zone and you're going to just man block the backside and you're going to push that over here, and you might just say, hey, we're going to make that guy tackle on this play. Now, depending on your personnel, you maybe not just, you can't live in that world, just like you can't live in the world of no matter what we're going to throw the ball or no matter what we have to read that guy. Your game plan should really incorporate all 4 of those, and you have some variety and balance to how you go about beating that extra guy in the box. Okay. So when we look at things and we talk about them, I'll talk about those. Okay. So